An enormous thank you to my patrons who support me through Patreon. My talented, clever, and discerning supporters bring this and every Morjax Plays episode to you. Even a $1 donation per month or $12 a year is a massive help. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, visit patreon.com/Morjax. Hello, my friend, and welcome. Thank you for taking time to join me. I am Morjax, and this is Path of Exile, hardcore solo self-found. So, we're doing something a little bit different this time. I had a little snafu with my recording setup, and so I'm actually recording this commentary as post-commentary instead of live commentary like I typically do. So, it's going to be a little bit different. I decided that this might be preferable to just having it with the game sounds and no voice at all. So, bear with me if it's a little bit strange. I took a few minutes right before recording this episode to level up a bit, and so this area is level 25. I think I started this episode right about level 30, something like that. And so I'm trying to stay ahead of the level curve. We don't lose any experience if we're within 5 levels of the area that we're fighting in. I did also take a moment to not only get the waypoint for the crematorium here, but also the trial of ascendancy that's in this area. So that's all taken care of. We don't have to worry about it. Yesh. We'll see how I do on, like, this is not a typical thing. I've done this a couple of times in the past where I'll do a post commentary and just kind of sit here in my chair with my hands folded and quietly talk for, or not quietly, but just sit still and talk for a half hour or whatever. So we'll see how I do. We've got our mobility. I saw myself just using the leap slam there, which is nice to get around a little bit. The range on it is not fantastic. I need to actually look up at some point whether that range, I guess I can do that right now. I've got we have the technology. Let me just do this in tandem here. PoE. Leap slam. Range. Okay. Leap slam, maybe make leap slam used even when you aim out of range. Someone's requesting. Accuracy, attack speed, dual wielding, multi-strike. Leap slam is primarily used as a movement skill. It is one of the 3 skills that allow you to cross cliffs, chasms, obstacles without prior preparation. The others being lightning warp and flame dash. Faster casting support is a good support for this purpose, as it will increase the speed of travel, but nothing about the distance of travel. I feel like lightning warp can reach farther than flame dash. Okay, let me click on that. I'm getting distracted away from my episode, but whatever. I want knowledge. I want to learn, and I don't usually get to do this when I'm playing. So, lightning warp, when the skill is cast, the exit point is set. The caster can attack, cast, or move until the teleport executes. Alright. The lightning explosion occurs before the caster leaves and after the caster arrives.
Your truth, heretic.
Oh, I guess we're gonna fight a boss. But my totems have it under control. So at some point we're gonna actually, I think I'm gonna give up Shield Bash. I believe it's called Shield Rush, Shield Bash. And excuse me, just hang on to Leap Slam because it helps us to get around. Whereas, excuse me, Shield Bash will stop if we run into something. Okay, it's interesting. Lightning Warp is one of the only skills that well, not, I shouldn't say that, but it's one of the fewer skills that is good to use with less duration because it makes the whole process happen faster. Interesting. Alright. I'm done getting distracted. I'm looking at my health. It didn't get that low. It only got to about 4/5, but that's, I don't know. This is hardcore. This is solo self-found.
Yes.
Send it to the dark place. Way too excited.
Phoenix, I will run.
It likes to run. It does not want to go to the
Alright, so, we're working on the crematorium. Because I am ahead of the level that I need to be, we're about 5 levels, 4, 5, 6 levels ahead of, the place that we're fighting in. We should be able to roll through pretty dang quick. My totems, are able to deal a fair amount of damage. I've been focusing lately on getting more life indicators, more life, not indicators, come on brain, more life nodes on the passive skill tree, and I'm going to be switching a little bit more to damage. We're getting to the point where it's going to take, instead of 1 hit, it might take 2 or 3 hits to take down just kind of trash enemies. And I want to be able to, I mean, we may not be able to always 1-hit everything, but at the same time, it's a nice goal to aim for, because then my totems can, the bad guys can't accumulate too much. Oh, I got my decaf coffee, freshly brewed, and it's really good. I'm one of those weirdos that likes the taste of coffee, just like black coffee.
Poor Tolman. I made this bracelet for him when he first arrived here. Idiot said he'd never take it off. I called him a liar. He didn't.
Who's that dude, the player character standing down there just staring at the wall? Straight south of us. Sewer keys.
Be careful.
I no longer dream when I sleep. I have a nightmare. The same nightmare over and over. The mirror. It's never my reflection looking back. The first time that mirror appeared to me, it was Cole I saw. A rapist from Oriath I had the displeasure of sharing a pen with in Gravisius' stockade. Piety took him for her experiments, and that night I saw her handiwork while I slept. This time it was Tolman, flesh dried to leather, organs shrunk to husks, blood trickling through his skeleton like red dust in an hourglass. It's Piety's gift to me, that mirror. At least I won't be seeing Clarissa the next time I look into it. Make sure it's not you I see either. Now you must leave.
Brutal. Okay, just kind of cleaning up inventory here. I'm finally getting to the point where I'm not constantly low on identify scrolls, but I am actually starting to run a little low on...
Whether it was at his expense or not, but I wouldn't miss that Clarissa more. Argan's the name, by the way, and it's my honor to welcome you to dirty old Sarn, the metropolis of opportunity. The opportunity to make something of yourself, or the opportunity to have a very messy death. Victoria was a poet what ended up leading a rebellion, right under the nose of Emperor Chittis. But here's what really interests me. Our wordsmith was quite the talented larcenist as well. Pulled off the heist of the century, in the name of the people, of course. 3 finely crafted platinum busts, commissioned by Chittis for his favourite trio of generals. Victorio and his coppers hold up in the sewers. Now that you have Clarissa's keys, perhaps you'd be inclined to search out those heroic busts for me. I'm sure I can make it well worth your while.
What I was saying is that I'm actually running short of portal scrolls instead of identify scrolls. I should have... I think I sell this yellow jewel right now. It occurs to me as I'm watching it back that I should have saved that and tried to re-roll it. Because I actually I don't think I have any yellow gems that I'm sitting on, and we've got some gem slots, some jewel slots rather, that will be opening up soon on the passive tree. A foolish mistake, Morjax.
We shall mourn Tolman's death, as we shall treasure Clarissa's life.
Conductivity is a thing that I want. I will use that later as I start to get the appropriate sockets. I don't know why I was deliberating it so much.
General,
It's all we do is lightning damage. Of course we want conductivity. I'm regretting in retrospect. See, this is the problem with watching and post-commentating, is that, oh my gosh, my shoes are so pointy. Wow, I'm getting distracted. I can see all the foolish mistakes that I made that I didn't notice when I was recording originally. So I should have kept that yellow jewel, and I will make a mental note that in future I should keep my eyes peeled for a yellow jewel, because I can re-roll it. If it's something bad, at least I have something to work with. And I can't, like, scouring a blue jewel and make it a white jewel doesn't exist. I don't think that's a thing that can exist.
Leaving a fighter to die in a cage.
Alright, let me watch my HP to see how careful or not careful I was. There goes our shield. I'm getting myself in a corner, it's kind of foolish. A little ping on my life. My life regen is not great. Slammed the potion there. Yeah, my life regen is not
No more timeouts. I'm a man
not
of limited
anything
talent.
significant.
You see, only so much you can do with
Destroy
a hook.
all items.
You're a smart one, Exile.
cool winds.
Oh, let's see. Reduced flask charge used. I think that is not as good as the belt that I currently have, which is increased charges gained. I'm pretty sure that that's the case. Increased effect on flasks. I should get my zombies back up. Let's see if I notice. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, probably not. Knowing me, probably not. Alright, looking around for the sewers entrance. And then we can continue. Well, so I gotta look up. Actually, this is another thing that I could do right now, in fact. Betrayal League end date. We'll see when the league ends. When does the league end? League ends 2019-02-25 according to the API. Okay, so we got about a month left. Ish. About a month or so. And I'm turning back. The stairs go up there, but my gut feeling is that the sewer is usually on this kind of first lower area. And honestly, I didn't record this that long ago, but I don't remember already. I don't remember. Oh, excuse me. Oh my. Already I don't remember where the Sure Great West. There it is. Raise zombie. Our gems, we can't quite level them up, and they're lagging behind our player level a little bit, which is fine. I think that's a preferable situation than having get the ghost. That's preferable to having my gems lag behind so that my gems are ready when I level up. Usually in a softcore character, your gems would be higher than your player character because you've died a couple times and you lose experience, but obviously in hardcore that's not a consideration. Once we're dead, we're dead. So I think it just is what it is. I can't really change it. It just says that I equipped my gems early on, which is true because I got the tabula rasa early on. I can't believe I got that at like level 15. It's like the luckiest roll. I'm gonna be so sad when this character dies because I'm not gonna get that lucky in rolls next time. Pretty much guaranteed. Alright, so we're looking for the platinum busts in the sewers here. We are looking for the waypoint. We are looking... There's one bust. We are also looking for the undying blockage, which is like... That's what they give you milk of magnesia for, right? If you have an undying blockage, just blast that sucker out. Don't use infernal talc. That's not what that's for. Alright, there's the blockage, there's the portal. The waypoint rather. Almost always kind of due east of us right now. Straight towards the left side of the screen. There's another bust. There's usually one kind of southeast. So we'll grab this one and go down that way. I usually try to full clear because I have found that I will clear the northern area just only to discover that there's one down here somewhere that needs doing. Okay, good. I'm standing back. Good. I did a good job of not putting my face in the blender right there. Good job, me. Restore that which was lost. That's a really good... I just ran straight into those guys. Foolish. This is a really good buff to have. The restore that which was lost, because it gives us both mana and also life regeneration. Because we have mind over matter, our 40% of our damage, either 30 or 40%, I can't remember, hits our mana pool before it hits our life pool. And so having the dual regeneration of both of them is almost like having, you know, almost half again as much life regeneration, which is nice. It's a good thing to have. So well, now it's gone. But while that's in effect, and I was right here, my intuition was correct. There was another bust solid, so good job me. I did it. While that buff is active, we should be very, very sturdy because we have like 1.5 times big beefy regeneration. Typically my inclination as I'm clearing this is to follow the right wall because it's usually along the northern wall all the way up. And that little blue fleur-de-lis on the minimap is a hideout. But I discovered, as I walk in here, I'll connect the dots, that it's account-wide. So I've already cleared this on a soft core character, and so I just receive it already on the hardcore character, which is pretty rad. Level 32, this area is level 26, so we're 6 levels ahead of where we need to be. I think I'm deliberating where to put my skill point. I think right in the middle of your screen, I'm going to head towards that Light of Divinity right there. Because that's there's a lot of different things, as you can see, that upgrades. So we're going to get the elemental damage and then move to that Light of Divinity after that. I think... I can't remember if I already got the... just to the east of the totem specialty skill, there's a couple that give crit. That buff crit chance and crit multiplier. I don't think I've gotten those ones yet. I gotta let my totems do a little bit. I mean, my totems are totally wreck and face, so I don't need to worry about it too much, but I'm observing that I'm not doing a very good job of letting my totems do their work before I run into my enemies. So, mental note, I'll try to do better on that because it's going to start to hurt to make that assumption as we get farther and farther in the game. The totems can do a lot of work, but they can't save me from being an idiot and running straight into the enemies. My minions do a lot of work, but they can't save me from being an idiot. There's a t-shirt if ever I heard one. Okay, waypoint. I don't know. Am I just going to sell stuff? I don't remember what I was doing here. Right near the waypoint that we just unlocked, we'll have to go in there and get I think it's a Trial of Ascendancy in there. Skill point! And then, after we do that, one thing that I forget to do, I'm saying is, now in retrospect, as a mental note to myself, the Decanter Spiritus is in that area that we just got the waypoint in. and I forget to get it, I have to actually double back in an episode or two and grab that. It's not a big sidetrack. It's pretty easy to go grab it again, but if I had my head on straight, I would have remembered to do it the first time around. Just comparing rings here. I think I'm looking to replace that Torment Finger, I think it's called, which is my left ring right now. But both of the rings I have are pretty good. My resistances are very, very close to maxed, if not maxed at this point.
What's going on?
So, you know, that's been working pretty good. Level up some potions. Bingo bongo.
Bring me back something nice, huh?
Do I hang on to those boots? Can't remember. Just leveling up the potions that I'm using. I guess I had a white one I was using. Herpty derpty teely derpy derpy dam. Oh, they're superior. I got it. Those boots are superior. So we'll save them. Wow. So as I'm watching this back, you can't see where my cursor is. And it makes it a lot more disorienting when I'm doing this stuff. Like when I'm zipping through my tabs and like putting stuff away. It's a lot more disorienting when you can't see the oh, there we go, Light of Divinity. When you can't see where the cursor is. Oh, I think I'm going back to look at buying some more Orb of Transmutations, but there's 7 portal scrolls apiece, which is a really steep price to pay because I have 24 portal scrolls to my name at this point, whereas I have, you know, 50 or 60 identify scrolls. So, and I can get more identify scrolls pretty easily by selling the blacksmiths, whetstones, and armorers scrap or whatever it's called. Though really I should start saving those as much as I can. I should start saving them because it won't be, I mean, hopefully all things going well and if I don't get murdered unceremoniously, I will soon get to the point where I need to use those to upgrade the items that I have. So I mean, that's looking ahead a ways, but it's going to take me a while to, let me see. I can add quality to my helmet. I can add quality to my boots, my gloves, and my chest, and my shield. So that's 5. It takes 20.
The names of our day that shall be revered.
It takes 20
or reviled in the centuries to come.
Armor scraps to level up my the quality of something all the way, so that's going to be 100 of those scraps that I will need. Get this gun here. I think that I'm only missing, after this Trial of Ascendancy, I'm only missing 1. I'll take a peek once we get close. Once we get to the end, I should be able to see which ones are missing. It's a little careless of me to just run through, but whatever.
An emperor must bear 2 blades.
Oh, it was facing the wrong way, so I didn't really see.
Surety in the right.
Hope in the left hand, surety in the right. So apparently an emperor, a true emperor dual wields. Is what Azaro tells us. Senpai Azaro. Senpai Azaro is my new cover band, you guys. So good. Let me tweet that right now. What a waste of internet. Senpai Azaro. What should that be, my What should that be? My cover band of Senpai Azaro. Or is it Azario? I cannot remember. Izaro. I-Z-A-R-O. Izaro. I'll have to think about, I'll have to reflect on what that is my cover band of. Senpai Azaro. Oh, what about Baby Metal? Yes, that's perfect. Baby Metal cover band, yes. And I will copy them. Let's see if they... I always add these bands that I say, like, blah, blah, blah is my cover band. I do so much. There's like 50 or 60 of them that I've done on Twitter. I just keep doing them. I can't stop myself. And I tweet the original band, and none of my senpais have noticed me yet. My cover band senpais. But maybe someday. That would be good fun if I made some silly jokes on the internet and got noticed by, like, a for real rock band kind of thing, you know? Perhaps someday. But that day is not today. Wow. What's left to do? Oh, you know what? Aha! Yes, portal out of here, Morjax. Perfect timing. Past Morjax realized at the exact same time as present Morjax that all I have to do in there is the Trial of Ascendancy. And right now I should be getting the Decantus Spiritus. But I forgot to do that, so we'll come back later. Bingo bongo. Wow. That's some good stuff right there. All of it's waiting on me to level up. We've got Spell Totem, Lightning Damage Support, Fire Damage Support will get replaced before long. Melee Splash Support, and Life Gain on Hit. Which are both attached to my zombies. Nya-tya. Let's see, I think that this one does not have the way... No, this one does have the waypoint, the Battlefront. And we'll get the spool right next to the... waypoint. Oh, it's so hard to... The lack of extra Quicksilver flasks is... painful. Alright, got the waypoint. Get the spool. And then I think I head to the docks next after this. If memory serves, which it often does not. Run, 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 run. So the things we are looking for here, my recollection, I think the name is the Thematic Sulfite that we get here, I think. And we'll use that to clear the Undying blockage in the sewers. And then we also have to get the waypoint. We also have to talk to Fairgraves for an optional. Oh, look. I can leap across. Leap. Leap. There is the supply container. Thematic Sulfite. And then we'll do a full clear to get the waypoint and the Fairgraves. Detonate Dead is handy sometimes to clear clear stuff off the ground, because some enemies can use Detonate Dead. They could also use like resurrection skills. So Detonate Dead, I don't have plans to run it, but I'm grabbing it anyway because it can be convenient to kind of clear the ground of corpses so that the enemies can't use them. Jump across. Should have modified that, I think. Level up. Hit those skills.
The Monkey King names you slave. No, you are the gems of Wraeclast, not the treacherous stones you dig and die for. It is time to bend the Monkey King's ear. Tell him your true name.
Tell him your true name. I don't know what influence that would have. So I am reminded the True Names reminds me of a book series that I circle back to. I haven't for a little while, but one that every handful of years I go back and reread is the Wizard of Earthsea. The Wizard of Earthsea. And that's a series in which knowing the true name of things in the original language or whatever gives you some control over, like, you can change things and manipulate things if you know their true name. So that's like the wizards of that universe spend a bunch of time learning the true names of stuff so that they can, like, whatever, reality bend. Do you guys have something like that too, or there's a book series where you circle back to it every once in a while? For me, it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's been actually quite some time since I've circled back on that, but I like it quite a lot. Its humor appeals to me in a big way. Harry Potter series, I think that for a lot of people that's kind of you like it or you hate it. I enjoy it. I like I enjoy the world that is created there. And I was kind of I was at an age where, like, I was part of the target audience for those as they came out, so I think that they have a sweet spot in my heart there. And then Wizard of Earthsea. I'm sure that there's other books that I circle back to, but I can't recall offhand which other ones I like to see. So let me know, like, what do you guys always circle back to? I feel like people have that, whether it's a book or maybe a movie or a TV show. Like, there's stuff that we just kind of revisit, you know?
Our paths meet in the shell of a long-dead snail.
You.
An empire slow to see where its path was taking it. Built on the husk of another, and destined to be buried time and time again. This city will see great things yet, Exile. But not in your lifetime.
Way to be a downer, Navali. I'm finding it feels, not by a lot, but it feels more difficult to sit down and just commentate without playing, rather than just sort of stream of consciousness talk about what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Kind of interesting to note. This is pretty unusual for me to do things this way. But you know what? It's a good exercise. It's a good stretch of my commentation muscles or something. I don't know. It's a you gotta go out of your comfort zone every once in a while. So I think I'm kind of planning things out here. There's the jewel socket down below. There's these spell ones up above that I'm going to be going for. There's another jewel socket down below there. Once I continue on, totem damage. That's pretty high up on my list because that's a lot of totem damage. I'm speaking to my present self. That's probably going to be some of the next ones that I get. And then we're going to head kind of over to the side here, get Heart and Soul, and then we're going to head north up from there. I spent way too much time, like, clicking through all this. Critical hit chance is going to be nice. Critical hit multiplier. Up into mana and life regeneration. Extra mana and life, and then down around to these totem things and the shaman, blah, blah, blah. More totem damage. So, but that'll be a while before I get to all that stuff. I'm gonna go for these arcane potency, this critical strike chance and critical strike multiplier. And then that's speaking as past Morjax, who recorded this video, and then to present Morjax, who's recording this audio. Some of the next thing I'm going for is that the totem damage nodes that are just to the side of the mind over matter. Checking my crit chance. I spent way too much time doing this. My resists are really good. I've got 75, 75, and 74. And either next episode or the one after that, I get my all of my resists up to 75, except for chaos resist, but it's really hard to get chaos resist up. So I finally decided to go for the crit multiplier and crit chance, which will serve me well. What am I doing? Just standing here. Oh, I think I'm ending the episode. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this post-commentary of Path of Exile Hardcore Solo Self-Found. That's hilarious. I'm like standing here like, what is it? I'm not moving. What am I doing? Alright, hope you enjoyed. Back to the normal live commentary next episode. So we'll see you then for more.